everybody, this is Joel.
Daniela.
And from moving to Mexi.co, bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Bienvenidos to another episode of
Behind the Mexican Door.
It is Saturday morning in San Miguel de Allende.
Yeah.
We're in San Miguel de Allende. What an incredible, I was gonna say town. I guess it's a town, but it's like a city. We're in what feels like a town.
Yeah.
But when we rolled into here, I'm like, this is like much bigger than I had anticipated.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're from Mexico, and you've been to San Miguel de Allende.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah.
A few years ago. And I mean, like you said, the outskirts of it look like a whole city. But then once you come to downtown, everything that you look at is just so colonial and everything. So it's nice, very nice.
It feels like a small town.
It feels like a small town in the center. And we rolled in pretty late yesterday. Again, this is a pretty jam-packed trip where we're just like filming lots of behind the Mexican doors and why to travel to Mexico over Europe. And I think we've counted up numerous reasons. That's a separate video. But here we're to look behind the Mexican door in San Miguel de Allende, and what better place in all of Mexico. There are so many great doors in this town.
Yes.
The doors here are beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think particularly here, we noticed when we're walking in the street, everything is all like all the way to the street, right?
Yes.
So you don't really see anything
Yes.
unless you literally open the door or peek through a window or something.
That's right.
So I think in this place, you know,
I
you kind of wonder a lot.
There's must be a million behind the Mexican doors here.
Oh my God, we could film for a whole year.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a whole season on San Miguel de Allende, maybe one day. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna roll to the Airbnb. They like to kind of keep this one a little bit on the down low, not its total secret location, because the link is below where you can rent this gem, and it's a beautiful home.
Right.
So let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Oh, Paul, you're already here.
Yeah.
How'd you get in here so quickly?
I'm fast.
You're fast. You're magic. That's called film magic. Is that what it is?
Movie magic.
Oh, movie magic. Right.
Yes.
What do you think?
We're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
I mean, the first thing I see is like the care on the decoration,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of excited to see what else because we're right here in like a entrance area, like a foyer, I guess.
Yeah.
And I also see a lot of Mexican details here, construction-wise and decoration-wise.
For sure.
And from different years. So the original building has to be, kind of like what we were in Mexico City, like maybe 18th century or something. Like the facade. But then already just as we walk in, I can see where they've started reconstructing some things, but it's cool. Well, it's nice to have an entrance where you're greeting guests or visitors, but if you're staying here on vacation, it's a little desk there area, and you could use this to just check some emails.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets you out of the main part of the house, and you're near the internet.
Right.
So you're at the highest speed, and it's still got some light coming in here, and it doesn't feel like just like an ugly out of the way space. It's got all this character and stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
And then like where the table I'm sitting right now, this is called equipales, which is the kind of chair, the material they're using and all that is leather and wood. So this is very typical in like a hacienda, especially in corridors.
Right.
So that's what when I saw it, when I walk in, I saw like this kind of equipal is very Mexican.
Now this may have been a house, this could have been a courtyard. It's hard to say what this space was when you first walked in the 1700s.
Right.
If that's when this was originally built.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Wow, yeah. I'm like, my eye right now is just trying to determine what was kind of the original. I'm pretty sure this entranceway here, just judging by the wood, this goes back. So this is still part of the Antigua part. And then all that over there was the original arches. Like this door entrance here that connects into there, this would have all been maybe open courtyard. Maybe there was a roof above this at one time. It's hard to say, right? They added this roof. That's like newer. But what was above here? Was this someone's home? Was this a horse stable? Did the house continue on past this wall? Which is very likely.
Probably, yeah.
It probably did, because it probably expanded this whole block, right?
You usually do these columns on the corridors in the hacienda style houses and all that. And then what's your guess, Paul?
I was thinking that this feels like a courtyard. What used to be a courtyard. And this wall probably wasn't there.
Yeah,
And it was a big courtyard. And even there's plants, potted plants and pots in here. And it just makes me think this could have all been outside and these potted plants would have been part of the landscaping. But what do you guys think about how it looks now?
Well,
it's like awesome because it's retaining all that character, right, Daniela?
yeah, and then she flipped it up to look modern. And right now, I just like when we came in, it's very nice lighting. How do you
Lighting?
say?
Yeah,
lighting. So that's nice. It's big, like high ceilings,
Yeah.
and it's like long.
Yeah.
So like I can see like she created a lot of ambiances everywhere. Like now we're in the living room. That was the dining room.
Yeah, this has a whole different feel right here, right?
Yeah,
like
I mean,
this is a place to
Like a
visit.
bedroom,
Uh-huh.
but it also looks like I'm just gonna hang out and you guys can hang out there. So it's also like how do you say? I don't know, like a day bed.
A day bed.
Yes.
Yeah, so like after, you've spent all day maybe shopping and exploring the streets of San Miguel, you don't go directly to bed, but you can come back here and just have
You have the
nice
bed
little nap,
experience.
like kind of rest.
And if you're with family and friends, there's all these different spaces where people can kind of get lost and not in each other's way.
Yes,
Right.
we always focus on how to hide from your family.
From your family. Well, you know what I mean. You're with each other and you're exploring the whole day. You just
Right.
want some downtime. You're not in each other's spaces.
Right.
Like again, give an example. We're part of this series is why choose Mexico over Europe.
Yeah.
And like we were in Greece, which I said was beautiful, and we rented this Airbnb, but I think it was like almost like over renovated, so it lost a lot of that charm.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't really feel like there was anywhere to sit and hang out and enjoy the home.
Oh, okay.
Because outside was about the only attractive space, but it was too hot.
Too hot.
But like in here, I feel like I'm kind of almost outside because of all the natural light that's
Yeah.
coming in. They kept these little skylights in. It's very bright in here.
Yeah.
You got the dome here. You're
Yeah.
not outdoors, but it's just got this
Yeah.
this architecture and this
Open.
feel that makes me comfortable to hang out here
Yes.
Yeah.
and enjoy the space. Like this is
Yeah.
part of my experience now, right?
And like you say, it's obviously renovated to make it cozy, livable, and comfortable. But it kept all the nice things, like like even like you say, we see a door here probably. Where
Yeah.
there used to be a door,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then one right, like we keep walking and you see another one, like we
Yeah.
walk this way.
Yeah.
There's a
all these
doorway.
doors,
And
right?
then like you say, the beams up there in the ceiling, these ones, like all that. Obviously, she didn't like the owner already just played with it, right?
Yeah, that's what makes me think this was. Those were the rooms.
Yes.
This was the outer covered courtyard.
These were big wooden doors.
Yeah.
Right.
And beyond that wall was the courtyard, and then on the other side of that was still part of the house. It would be almost like the duplicate of this, you know,
Right.
because usually the haciendas will go around
Yes.
like so, for sure. Cocktails, anyone?
Oh wow!
You ready?
This is a nice touch. Like
It's way too early, Joel.
I know, but she's got a little cocktail maker here and cocktail cards with all sorts of recipes. Oh, look at the first one I pull up.
A margarita.
Yeah.
Or you
But
can
I-
use this glass.
But I can't. Why can I not make us a cocktail right now? Because what happened to me yesterday? I'm
You
very sad.
lost all your mezcal.
I lost all my mezcal.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I bought
no
this
mezcal
beautiful bottle
margaritas.
of mezcal, and I had it in a bag with some wine that we had. And I put the bag down, and the bottle tipped over, and the cork popped out.
Oh, dear.
And all my mezcal, except 1 ounce. It was just the last ounce that was left in the bottle.
I mean, you were actually sad.
I was
Yeah,
actually
you
really.
had to. I found you up on the terrace, and I was just making sure you were not suicidal.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, "Is Joel okay?" I talked you down a little bit.
Yeah, talked me off the
I
ledge.
told Paul I was laughing at you when you were pouring the last ounce or whatever. I couldn't like. It's sad, but then I was like, that's so sad. So
That's
it was
right.
kind of funny.
But it's hard to be sad in a beautiful kitchen like this, right?
Yeah.
It is nice.
I mean, the first thing I saw and I loved was
Yeah.
this little corner right
Yes.
here. And it's so simple, like, you know, but it's
Yeah.
like just extra character. Usually you don't do decoration in kitchens as much. You just focus on cabinets and the utility or
Sure.
use of your kitchen. So I love it.
Yeah, and kind of continuing that inside-outside
Yeah,
vibe.
it's giving it. It makes it feel a little bit more outdoorsy in here, right? You know, with the skylight up there, just the natural light coming in.
Yeah.
It's like there's not one light on right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
and it's-
all natural light.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. And then the kitchen, like, so
Traditional.
Yeah, traditional. And then it looks completely like Joe was saying the other time, like everything is on site
Yeah.
for you to be like easy to use. It's spacious. And then we have the fridge. And then I also saw right here, like
Yeah,
over here,
laundry.
we
This
have
is
the
always
laundry
nice.
area.
Yeah, little tucked away here.
Yeah.
Really, if you're coming for like 5, 6, 7 days, like I'm almost ready to do laundry now. Like I'm like,
Yeah, right.
I've used up all my pajamas.
I think we could all do a load.
We could all do a load. I'm gonna do one at the next place.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're back at the entrance of the house, and the living quarters are separated with 1 bedroom on the main floor with a bath, and then 2 more upstairs, and a beautiful rooftop terrace.
Yes.
So why don't we start upstairs?
Yes.
Sound
Let me
good?
show you our bedroom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is where me and Danielle slept.
Awesome.
So this is our bedroom, Joe.
Okay, cool.
So we have a big bed,
Yeah.
and then we have this kind of like sitting area,
Yeah.
and then we have an open bathroom.
Yeah.
Which I was telling Paul, like, you really must, like, this is, I
Yeah.
could say the master maybe,
Yeah.
but you really have to be comfortable with,
With your
you're
partner?
staying.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of weird. I guess we're not used to it,
Yeah.
but it's funny. But then, like, you have a shower, you have, like, a big space, and it's nice, comfortable.
Yeah.
It was quiet, even though outside, actually in the streets, this area is kind of like has bars and restaurants.
Yeah.
But we're on the second floor.
Not
I
too
don't know.
bad.
It's not that bad, right?
It's like they shut it down around 11 last night.
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
Well, this was going to be my original bedroom.
Yeah.
But then I moved upstairs because I thought, well, it was fine. There wasn't that much street noise. But I thought, well, if I go upstairs, I can have this window open. I can get a little bit of the ambient airflow, and just be closer to the rooftop.
Sure.
You know, where I was enjoying that last. I had my last mezcal last night.
Very
It's
nice.
a beautiful bedroom too.
Yeah, and it's well appointed. You got a little master bathroom here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take it easy.
nice and easy. So there's another door that
Oh, yeah.
connects, so it can become a public, or
I
I guess bathroom for everyone.
And then just right here, you're just looking at the
Yeah.
street, huh? Which I mean, we have noticed, I guess, from talking to each other that the house itself doesn't have many windows, only the ones facing the street, but nothing in the other side, right?
Right.
Because like we said, we are assuming they just
That was
close
just
it
cool.
up.
That was just quirky.
Yeah.
Right.
But then also what I was telling Paul was like, okay, from the lack of that kind of like not having windows, the decorator basically just put everything like for you to look at and,
Yeah.
and make it nice instead of you missing the view, you know? You do have a view, but it's mostly like decoration. Ah! Oops, maybe not.
Oh, this is where I slept last night, which was nice. It was. I opened the window as I said, and then I just turned the fan on.
Yeah. And the fan creates some white noise too. At least ours did. Which
Yeah,
is nice.
it was just like gentle, but
Yeah.
I had this little breeze coming up, and the fan just blew a little cold air on me last night, and I slept the whole night.
Slept like a baby?
I slept like a baby.
So the first thing I saw and I liked was the door.
Yeah, it's a cool
Like-
door.
Yeah, that's a cool door.
It's like, you know, very cool. It has like metal, and then it's original, I guess.
Solid.
Yeah, pretty. But then this thing works.
And then a
It's
master
only-
bathroom over here.
Yeah, just like yours. Except my toilet's hidden.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could sit.
You got a hidden toilet.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But you
And
know,
then
for
it's a-
Daniela, a big shower. I know.
That's
But it's
a tub.
Oh, and a bathtub.
Yes, there you are.
All right,
You fall
let's-
asleep here.
Let's see if it works.
No!
Well, we're almost done with the
Yes.
tour of this beautiful home. What do you think so far?
I love it. Like it's like very Mexican,
Yeah.
but then I feel like very cozy
Yeah.
and warm. Like it's like I can see all the decoration is nice and modern, but it doesn't make me feel like I can touch things, you know? Like I feel like a home,
Yeah.
but it's just a beautiful home.
Earlier we were talking about how at some point you kind of want to have a little bit more of a view,
Yeah.
and the next area we're going to
Is
definitely offers that.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're going to wrap up the video, and we'll maybe do a little recount and figure out what was our favorite parts of this beautiful home.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sound good?
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
This is a rooftop.
Yeah. The weather is very nice.
It's nice and cool in the morning, and the afternoons, you know, it's summer, right? So it's warm, but
Yeah.
it's not crazy.
No, I mean, to me, it actually feels like chilly, but I mean, I can wear these sleeves, which I couldn't in the
Right.
30s,
No.
but it's nice. And then this terrace is very nice because it has, like you said, 360 degree view. And then we see other courtyards, other terraces from the neighbors. And I mean, the lady mentioned she's actually working on this one.
Right.
But
Getting
it's
the
already,
permit, right?
yeah, but it's already like usable and it's very comfy.
Oh, to do a rooftop terrace of some sort.
Something like that, yeah.
Something a little more like the neighbors have.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I mean, but it's still nice the way it is. I mean,
I don't mind it at all.
like what I really like about the home before we get into like the favorite parts of the house is that it's great for just a couple night stay, and it's also would be awesome to spend a week or two here.
For sure.
You know, because the house is so comfortable
And centrally located.
and it's so centrally, like the central nature of it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like there's so many restaurants and cafes and everything within. You don't need a car.
And you could even see over your head here, Joel, you can see
the church.
there's a temple there. So Joel, what is your favorite part of this house?
Really thinking.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of going. I'm kind of going through it. I actually like the rooftop.
Yeah.
I would say the rooftop is my favorite because it's nice in the morning. It's nice in the midday. It was awesome at night to just come out here and have a final glass of wine or a mezcal.
Yeah.
My last mezcal. And then I guess second would be just the main living area there that's attached to the kitchen. Like I can kind of just see myself reading a book, just hanging out and going to the kitchen, getting something to eat. Like it's a very nice house for having friends over. Like so
Right.
if you're traveling with a group.
Yeah. And you, Daniela?
I think I would pick the kitchen, even though I'm not like the greatest cook.
Yeah, you are. You're a great
But
cook, babe.
I just like the place, like the area.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, you just come out of the nice dining room and all that, and you just came in the kitchen and it's at another different space that is still like so pretty and comfortable to be in. I actually used my computer there last night, and instead of choosing other areas in the house, I went to the kitchen.
The kitchen drew you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. How about you?
Oh, for me, I would say I liked the bedrooms. I like the decorations and the little touches.
Yes.
It felt very homey.
Yes.
I guess overall it feels very homey.
The whole house.
The whole house.
Yeah, it was a comfortable stay. Like that's the thing about Airbnb sometimes, and like sometimes it could be a bit of a hit and miss. Like you rent something, it looks beautiful from all the pictures, and everything's fine, but just when you get there, it's lacking comfort, is lacking some style, some soul. You know, like I kind of keep going back to the Grease House, not to beat up on it, but it's just like that's the one thing I can say. Like compared to what I spent for that, right? It was. I'm thinking it was close to $400 a night. Like.
Yeah.
And to what you could get in Mexico City or San Miguel for that same price or less. You're getting so much more.
Right.
And then you're having, I don't know, just there's a lot more soul here.
Yeah.
And not to say you couldn't go to Europe and find that same thing, because of course you can, but you're going to just pay much more for it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get more bang for your buck with soul here,
You
right?
get more bang for your buck with soul. Well,
I think I would also say congratulations to the owner with this beautiful redesign and decoration and all that, because me personally, I feel like I'm in a Mexican home,
yeah.
or and then I'm still feeling it.
Right.
Which even where I live personally, I know I'm living in Mexico, but it's not like old style, like
Right.
it's not colonial and all that.
Right.
So here you're enjoying that. You don't have that every day.
That's right.
But then you also have all the comforts, and then you have all the new modern decorations, so you feel like you're not in grandma's house.
Yeah.
So it's everything all together is
It's
top
good.
notch. Yeah.
You know
Very pretty.
what I just now realized? There's no television.
Oh, yeah.
True.
There was no TV, and I didn't even
It's because you don't really need it.
totally need it
No.
nowadays.
You got
Like,
your
I mean,
phone, right?
That's true.
we have them in all of our places just because you just cannot not have it, like in Bruce Rios.
Right.
And plus they're so cheap now, we just put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, I never completely got it. because people just want it, so you just have to give it. But here, I don't know, like there's so much more to do. And yeah, look at you can use your phone
Right.
Yeah.
or bring your computer.
Right.
Don't watch Netflix in San Miguel de Allende. Come to San Miguel de Allende and like walk around,
Yeah.
take in freaking Mexico,
Right.
read a book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. One of those things you don't do at home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I could totally see myself hanging out here and just reading. Like it just
sure.
has that feel like I could just
Yeah.
get into reading.
It does have this feeling that like it makes you want to do something, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Maybe because we're traveling.
And what you got to do? What
Yeah.
do they got to do, Daniela?
They have to hit that notification bell
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you can see all the videos that
But
are
what are they
coming
got to
up.
do first?
They have to subscribe,
Yes.
and then they have to like hit on the thumbs up.
Do you
Yeah.
use YouTube?
Barely. It's for you guys, it's for us.
Okay, I'm going to translate that. So what you want to do is kidding. You want to subscribe to the channel, and as Daniela said, hit that thumbs up, toggle that notification bell because that lets you know when these amazing videos are coming out.
Yes.
And you get to see things through our eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We hope you like it.
All right, everybody, thanks for joining us for another episode of
Behind the Mexican Door.
And nos vemos hasta luego and adios desde San Miguel de Allende, México.
Let's see if it works.
No.
It's cool.